Hey everyone, it's Yolanda. I'm back with another Imagine card. I hope the lighting's a little better. I did figure out it's my overhead light, but I don't know if it's the position now that I sit as opposed to how I had my desk before. But no matter what light is right over me, it gives those weird yellow lines. So right now I just have my two lamps pushed together just to be right over what I'm working, and hopefully you can see it. And then I'll have to work out a solution. So I film most of my videos at night, even though right now it's, afternoon. So I might just have to start doing them in the afternoon and then film them inside where I get more natural light. So we're going to do another Imagine card. And this is a cute little image that I cut out of the Better Together cartridge. It's really cute, and I've done the sun. You can do the whole thing together, and it says, "You are my sunshine." But I chose just to do, you could do the whole thing together or do the layers all separate. I did the layers, but I didn't do the banner that says "You are my sunshine." Now, if anyone out there knows why on the catalog it shows the outline in black, but when you print them, they come out in blue, like the mouth right here and the eyes and the outline. If you can let me know why that happens. It's kind of irritating because I think it looks better in black. But anyways, so I was using scraps that I had from some other cards that I actually haven't shown you yet. Let me show you the image. I have to be careful because this is how it is, the sun. I've already stickled all around the outside, and I use just the diamond. Is it diamond? Yes, I just use the diamond stickles. I really like, though, when it dried or just on this orange paper, it looked like it's orange. So I went ahead and did that first so that it could hopefully dry while I'm working on the rest of the card. So I'll just put that off to the side somewhere over here where I won't mess it up. And we'll put this little guy on the side for now as well. So I was making a bunch of other cards that I actually haven't shown you yet, but I had these pieces left. I had another one. I made the same type of card that I'm going to do right now, but in a smaller size. So I wanted to use it up. And then we're using My Mind's Eye paper and just some basil and some die cuts with the view, and this is the back of this cloud one. Okay, so my card measures 5 and a little over 5.5 by 3 7/8. Yeah, it's like an odd size, but I just wanted to use up scrap. So I'm just going to be layering. I'm going to have to trim that down, so I'll probably be doing this video like in pieces, like little clips, stopping and coming back. So I'm going to take a piece of this pattern paper from the My Mind's Eye, and I'm going to punch it out with this real cute EK Success punch. And I wanted to line up the scallops and all that stuff as best I can. So I did cut these pieces a little bigger, so that I can go back and trim and figure out exactly where I want my scallops to be. You'll see what I mean in a minute. So I'm just going to do that. And this is going to be my very first layer that I attach to my card. Okay, so since this piece right here is the piece that I am actually layering, it's perfect just the way I have it. I want to see where my scallops will look best, try to get them even on both sides. So I would say right about there looks pretty good. I probably have about the same shape on each side, so I'm just going to go ahead and trim it. And if I'm wrong, well, that's okay. Need to get a little teeny tiny closer. Okay, so that's that, and this is going to actually be my very first layer that I put down on here. And I didn't, I really wanted to use up this whole piece. I didn't want to cut it down too much, and it fit pretty much just with probably, I want to say, a total of an 1/8 inch of a border combined. So anyways, that's going to be my first layer, and that's just going to go down right there. So Sorry for blocking light. I might have to do this taping off camera until I work out, like I said, another solution to my lighting problem. And it never used to be a problem. I used to get comments all the time about how clear my videos were. I guess maybe it's time to get a new camera. I don't know. I couldn't say. Okay, and then that's going to go on here. So we're probably going to have to trim off about a quarter. Let's see. A little more than a quarter. So let me go ahead and trim this down really quick off camera. So let's see. Measuring over here, sorry. Okay, so we're going to go right about there. And I hope I didn't go too far. So let's see. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, so I can go ahead and put this layer down as well. And I've been in a real cheery, color, bright card mood. And I've really just been making a lot of cards. So we'll go ahead and do that. Getting as close over here to the edge as I can. Okay. And then my next layer is this one. It's going to go right up against here. And I use this Fisker's punch. It's a ribbon slot punch. And I'll show you, well, you can tell when I cut it. You thread the ribbon through here after, oh, I hate when I do that. It's really cool. You can thread ribbon or paper, which is what I've done. Okay, I still goofed up. Oops. Okay, so this is what I've done right here. And then I've taken a strip of the cloud paper, but the back side. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to thread it up and down all the way through. And this does take some time. And I just cut this strip a little less than 1/4 inch, I believe, to help it to slide better. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and do this because it's like watching grass grow. And then I'll come right back with it all done. Okay? Okay, I'm back and I'm finished with that. And it doesn't matter to me whether or not both ends end up being on top or one underneath and one on the bottom. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on here to help it stay down. And then actually, I don't think I cut this down to the right size. Oh, I did. Okay, I wasn't sure if I had already trimmed it down to 5.5 inches. And then I'm just going to cut off the tails. I'm not worried about sticking down the one in the back because it's going to be adhered to the layer, so it's going to hold it down anyways. And this strip is 1.5 inches wide, and that's just going to go right here. Okay, get this glue out of the way. Okay, and so I'm just going to go ahead and attach that, move my punch out of the way, and get that adhered down. It's just going to go right like that. Okay, and then I have this little strip of orange. It coordinates with the pattern paper right here. And I'm just going to take this EK Success punch. I love punches. I love layering them. I've said it before, I'm a total punch girl. I love them. So I'm just going to go ahead and punch out my border. Let me make sure, do I have it? It's a little tiny bit longer than what I need, but we'll just trim it off right now. So this one's a little harder to line up, so I like to flip this one over and follow along on the back because it's super easy to mess up. I speak from experience, and let's see, where am I? Okay. On this one, yeah, I totally have messed this one up. The scallops are super, super tiny. It's really easy to goof. So just go ahead, let's see, where am I? Oh, there I am. There I am. So let's see. Okay. Get all this out of the way. Alrighty. So that's going to go right about there. And I did want a little bit of a border on this edge on both sides of that strip. But I also want to see the polka dots, the turquoise coming through. So that looks just about right. Oh, wait, let's see. I think I might need to trim it down just a... Oh, no, I don't. It's perfect. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do this off camera. Go ahead and add my tape. Okay. And we're just going to get it to the edge so that you don't, through the scallops, you don't see the whole strip, you just see it through the holes. So, okay, and now for some reason it's longer up here. It looked like it was lining up perfectly. So I'm just carefully going to see if I can snip it. Perfect. Well, not perfect, but good enough. Okay, so that's my base. And then we're going to add our cute little sun. Hopefully it's dried enough for me to go ahead and put it on there with some pop dots. I had someone ask where I get my pop dots. The company I used to work for, and my husband actually still works there, they sell a whole bunch of different type of stuff, but these are great foam dots, and I get them packs of 100, and I love them. They're not too thick. They come already in little circles, and they're great. I love them. I've been using them for years. I had them. I think I just said that, right? I used to work where my husband works. That's how we met. And so he still gets them for me, of course. Okay, so my little face is going to go right down there in the center. And then, is my stickles dry? Yeah, it's pretty dry. And then we'll put a couple of them on the back. Okay, and peel them off. And we are going to put our little sun right here, a little bit at an angle. Okay, there we go. It's a cute little sun. And then I've taken this little dollar spot stamp from Michael's, and I've been dying to use it. It says Hello Sunshine. And what I did, I wanted to make sure that the mat that I used wasn't very big, so I'm going to use my stamp positioner because I wanted to exactly know where I was cutting and what I was going to get, what size I was going to get, instead of just randomly stamping. So, taking my stamp positioner with my Hello Sunshine, and this is the other side of the cloud paper. And I'm just going to see exactly where I want it to go because I don't want it to be very big. And that looks just about perfect. Line it up. Then you move this out of the way. And let me get my ink. I'm using Stampin' Up! Early Espresso. Ink up my stamp. And then you just go back right down into that corner with your stamp. And then you get it exactly where you wanted it. That's just what I wanted. Just a little bit of a border. And then I'll go ahead and trim that real quick off camera. Okay, so I have my little piece, Hello Sunshine, and then I'm just going to trim it. And I actually could have gone a little bit shorter, so I'm going to freehand it. Okay, then I have some really pretty Swiss dot basil scrap that I had. And I'm just going to go ahead and attach that right there. Get my ATG. Whoops. Oh, that's the one thing when they're small, you got to really hold on to them or you bend them like I just did that one. Okay, I'm going to put that right there. Nice little border around it, and then I'll just go ahead and freehand it again. I don't mind if it's not perfect, but I did pretty good eyeballing. Okay, we'll bring back our card here, and this little Hello Sunshine is going to go right across there. And since it's layered on this part, so it's not completely flat, I want to put a pop dot just on one side, and then I'm going to put tape on this side. But before I do that, let me get, this is a little scrap of Stampin' Up! Pool Party ruffled ribbon. It's super pretty. I'm trying to find the roll. Okay, oh, excuse my reach. This is what it looks like, the roll. It's really pretty. Not even showing you very well. Okay, so I had a little scrap that I'm notorious for holding on to scraps, and I'm just going to place that right there. Okay, and I'm going to staple it with my Tim Holtz Tiny Attacher. Okay, and I'm going to put that right there. So like I said, I'm going to put a pop dot on one side and then just a little bit of tape on the other side so it will actually stick down to the card. Let me peel that off. Okay, so that's going to go at an angle right there. And then I have my little mini pop dot and some buttons, and I found some pretty color. They're orangey looking, so I'm just going to find a cute little button that can go and cover my little staple. Perfect. Okay, I'll put those back. And this probably would have been better with some of the larger little glue dots, but we'll just add a few. I don't want to get up and look for my other ones since I'm almost done with this video. Okay, so since this is a heavy button, I'll probably do about 4 all over randomly and then put it right down there. Okay, and finally what I will do is I will just go around my actual sun face with some stickles. I'm going to tell you, if you're a cake decorator, applying stickles is super easy because you get that practice from piping. Oh. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that's my cute little card using all scraps. Everything was a scrap except the image I cut out. And that's all it is. One stamp, the image from the Imagine, and everything else was scraps. So, hello sunshine. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my, I don't want to say next. Is it my next? Yeah, my second card, my second Imagine tutorial. Anyways, thanks for watching and have a great day. Bye.